funny you should mention Marvel, right? It's almost like you knew what was coming next. Uh, this isn't so much like a breaking news. It's just it feels like a massive oversight to me. And that is Namor/Namor, which I'll be honest, I kind of like Namor better. I think that's a cooler name and it also works for the movie. Namor, we thought belonged back at Marvel because, like the Hulk, Namor was one of those characters that belonged to Universal Studios, or Universal Pictures and whatnot, but they weren't using it anymore. So Marvel's just going, cool, then we own it. Well, just like the Hulk situation, apparently they don't have as much freedom with that character as they thought. As the producer of Black Panther Wakanda Forever has come out and stated that Universal actually does still own Namor and that Disney can't make any solo projects with him. And right down to they can't even have a solo poster of Namor. They have to have it in a series of other posters, or he has to be on a poster with other people. I'm just going, this is weird and messy, and I'm all about it. I'm just so interested in the legal minutia of just like, well, yeah, he could show up in some other people's movies, but he can't be the main character. He can't be just by himself in the poster. And heaven forbid, you have to Photoshop his trunks because that's something else entirely.
Dog, oh my gosh. That has been the best meme all week. I love the idea that I just like, because in tandem they were saying I saw some that were saying that the reason Lupita isn't the new Black Panther is because she's too thick. And the amount of interesting things that they had to do in Wakanda Forever. I don't know how I feel about him not being able to be in a solo, because for two reasons. A, I don't know if I want a solo Namor movie, and B, it kind of Incredible Hulks him. And I don't know how I feel about that, because on one hand, I desperately wish we had a solo Hulk movie with oh geez.
Edward Norton.
No, I just lost his name.
Oh, I thought you were the Edward Norton fan here.
I like it, but I'm not. I don't like it as much. Geez, who's playing him right now?
Mark Ruffalo.
Gosh, I don't know why my brain didn't. Anyway, I love the Mark Ruffalo stuff. I think he does a really good job, and I would love to see a solo film with Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. However, if we had gotten the Hulk movie earlier on, some of the most incredible, tense, heartbreaking Hulk moments, Hulk Bruce Banner moments, I don't know if they would have hit the same. I don't know if they would have ever happened. For like in the first Avengers movie, when he's talking about how he's tried to kill himself, but the big guy spit everything back out, like he's almost held hostage by this other being inside of him, is so incredibly heartbreaking. And I don't think we would have gotten that had we been able to get a solo Hulk movie. So to me, the poster is a little bit too far, but like, I don't know if we really need a solo Namor movie anyway. I think I'm perfectly fine with him just showing up in films. But maybe I'm on the small
I'm
end
a little
of that.
conflicted because I think he was, to me, one of the best parts about Wakanda Forever. Yes, I said that movie has some issues once he shows up, but it's not anything with him. I think they just kind of devolve into just generic Marvel movie after that point.
Yeah.
But he's excellent, and I would like to see more of this character. It's also just tricky because his character is so much of, I want to be in secret. I want to stay in secrecy. I want to keep my people safe. I want to be secret. So where are you going to show up next if you really want to keep a low profile type of thing?
Yeah.
And I know some people are calling for him to be in Fantastic Four, and there's always these memes of like, oh yeah, he's absolutely going to steal Mr. Fantastic's girl because, as we know in the comics, Namor has a thing for Mrs. Fantastic. Like, It is unhealthy. Uh,
Yeah, and to be fair, comic book name Namor is not one that I was like, why? He's like, I mean, sure, he's jacked, but so is everybody else in this world.
but
He's kind of
Tenok.
swarmy. Yeah, like whatever. But like this Namor, absolutely go and steal your girl.
Yes. So I was like, it'd be cool if he showed up in Fantastic Four, but at the same time, the whole point is he needs to stay secrets, keep him safe.
Yeah.
Because he's the Ring from Lord of the Rings, apparently. I get that, but at the same time, I'm conflicted. I could go for more, but at the same time, if it makes sense for his character to not, I just would like to not have this. I like the backstage drama because I'm always interested in that, but at the same time, Marvel, what other characters don't you actually have the rights to? Did you not actually have the rights to Ghost Rider again? And is that why you actually used Robbie Reyes in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a few years ago? And you keep getting us hyped up for Johnny Blaze, but you don't actually have the rights to that character?
How crazy would that be?
I'm
if we went
wondering
with-
what other characters they don't actually have the rights to.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that we were like when they got Fox or whatever, we were like, oh, thank goodness, the Marvel comic character drama is over. We have everybody. Awesome, we can relax. And now with this coming up, it was kind of like, wait, hold on, panic.
Yeah, I think it really just once again highlights how much of a mess Marvel was in the 90s when they sold off all their stuff that like they really just ripped everything up and just threw it all in the sky, and then all the little pieces just fell where they were, and it's so much harder to reassemble those pieces than to disassemble them, so to speak.
That took me too long to get. I'm sorry. I was like, why do you emphasize assemble? Yeah, like, yeah. Okay, anyway, continue.
But yeah, that's more or less what I got from that.
Yeah, no, I agree. We'll see what happens. I don't think this is as big of a deal as maybe it could seem, but I mean, again, it raises that question: who else don't you own, Marvel? Who else don't you own?
Johnny Blaze. I'm worried now.
I am too.